And welcome once again to Test Tube Tina's Weird Science. It's time, boys and girls, for another adventure into the world of science. I can't wait. Today, we're having an exciting experiment again from the lovely Janice Van Cleves. Help! My science project is due tomorrow book. Great. Well, we're going to learn the effect of stirring. Stirring. To determine how stirring affects the rate of which materials dissolve in a solution. Now, a solution isn't necessarily to our political crisis. It's just a simple experiment. There are no easy solutions for those nagging questions. And you know how the election turned out? Well, you have different opinions now, don't you? But there's still solutions no matter what you believe. Now, let's take a look here. We're going to take some sugar and some water. You might want to get a close-up of this as we look at it. Okay, I'm going to take a heaping teaspoon, and just put it right in there, without stirring it. And I'm going to put a heaping teaspoon in this one and stirring it. Watch, I'm stirring. When's it going to dissolve? When do you suppose the solution will dissolve? And what do we mean by solution? Are there final solutions? You know what? It's dissolved. Nope, not quite. I jumped a bit. There, it's done. Now, is this one done? Can you see? It's not done. So what did we learn here? What did we learn really? What did we really learn about solutions? And does stirring the pot make a difference? Do things get done when you stir the pot? Well, why? A solution is by the way, get this everyone, a homogeneous mixture. I'm sorry, that's homogeneous. That's like, you put the words homo together with genius. Homogeneous mixture. A combination of two or more substances that is the same throughout. Homogeneous are. A solution is made of two parts that solute and dissolves, meaning it breaks up into small particles, molecules, or atoms, and moves through a second part called the solvent. In this investigation, sugar is the solute, and water is the solvent. Are you there, dude? Doing okay? Hey, what'd you have at happy hour? You're saying you didn't go to happy hour? Well, move your camera. I know you can't speak. Deaf mute. And by the way, we welcome the diversity. He's a part of the solution too. So, in this investigation, water is the solute and water is the solvent. When the sugar is added to the water, it dissolves, forming a solution. The dissolving of the sugar occurs because water molecules randomly move about, colliding into the face of the sugar. They collided. Boom! While the cohesion, when things stick together. Okay. Attraction between the molecules. And boy, do these molecules tend to attract. I tell you, ladies, ever since I had the surgery, twice the dates. I don't care if you lose all sensitivity. It's worth it. Okay, that's chemicals. Between the molecules of the sugar, it's great enough to hold them together. The adhesion attraction between unlike molecules. That sounds like heterosexuality to me, unlike molecules. Between the water molecules, and it's all good. It's all good, people. Everyone's made special in the eyes of God. We just got to honor that. It's all good, children. Because of the attraction of the water molecules with the sugar molecules, the sugar molecules become completely surrounded by water molecules. This dissolving process by which the water molecules surround the molecules of hydration and salvation. Oh, I'm sorry, it's not salvation. Like we've been told time and time again, it's not really about salvation. Onward, Christian soldiers, marching as to war, with the cross of Jesus going on before. Christ the royal master, makes our heads the floor. It's about, if I can find the word again, excuse. Wow, brain fart. Oh, the dissolving process by which water molecules surround the solvent molecule is called hydration or solvation. So you know what? For years we've been looking for that salvation. I think there was a myth spread. We just need to be nicely hydrated and honor our bodies and get solvation. The rate of hydration can be increased by stirring. Stirring the mixture aids in the dissolve of the solid particles by moving hydrated solid particles away from bringing fresh portions of solid water in contact with undissolved solute sugar. Salute to sugar, and stir in the pot. It makes things happen quicker, both politically and scientifically. It's a little known fact, but true. We've proved it here today. Now we're going to have one more little experiment that's just fascinating. You're going to need a glass, and you're going to need a coffee filter, and a cameraman that climbs to the top. That'd be great. Climb into the top, little buddy. I'm with you all the way. I support you. And if you need help, if you need a little extra cash, if you need a ride home, you call. I'll be there for you. Don't drive and drink. Don't do it. You're going to take a penny on top, and you're going to draw a circle around that penny. Oh, this is tricky with my little shaky hands. That's fascinating. Okay, we got the circle. Now, you're going to use a green water-soluble. Now, I bought, probably the best brand in America. Unlike that crap my assistant bought some generic pieces of wax called crayons. Well, Crayola's the deal. Crayola is the deal. Poor unfortunate souls. Water soluble. Buy the water soluble. Now, what are we experimenting on? What's the point of this? What is the point? The point is that we want to separate parts of the link. We want to separate parts of the link. Now, this is like universal stuff that will help you in every single way. Now, we're going to take water. Oh, you want to look up here, kiddo? Yeah, I'll get this out of your way so you're not so distracted. Sorry. Okay, we're going to take water and drop it in the middle there. Drop it right in the middle. Take a few drops. Drop it in the middle. Now, let's watch that spread out. Let's watch it spread out. Wow. Oh, that's kind of pretty, isn't it? Wow. Now, what's happening here is not... I'm going to do one more drop, okay? Because this ain't working like it said it would. Okay, you see, it's pretty. It's pretty. God, if it was a different color, I'd swear it's something else. Kind of like a flower. Kind of like a flower, a little walnut flower. It's pretty. Now, let me tell you what they said would happen. What people in this book said would happen when the water is added. You might want to go back and forth to me and it because it ain't happening. When the water is added, the green ink begins to separate, look here, into different colors. Look down there and tell me how many different colors you see. Yeah, that's what I thought. I counted none. Well, it was supposed to happen. You know what? I think Crayola has finally learned how to make a pure color. Do you think they're trying to rule the world because this didn't work? Do you think they're taking over and maybe hiring a bunch of telemarketers in India to work for their company? I wouldn't doubt it. In fact, is this a subsidiary of Halliburton? Could be. And they've found a way the color will not be destructed. But it's supposed to be blue and yellow now. Things aren't always what you think they're going to be, are they? You think you're going to have a nice little baby boy. But baby boy likes other boys and makes life a living hell. Well, you don't always get what you want. If you just accept what you got and love what you got and how things end up, as I say in the universe, this was a little experiment in chromatology. But what was it? It was truly an experiment to test the very depth of our souls. To say to each other, you know what? Doesn't matter what happened. It matters who I am in the face of that. Because, lots of stuff happens bad to lots of people. Lots of things didn't turn out just like I expected them to. But did I give up? No. I went on with some help, some little extra help here and there. God forbid, it's not legal, but I did. And I'm still moving on. And I accept that. And I became a stronger person for accepting, you know what? It's not everything you heard. It's not everything you wished it would be. But I am everything I want to be right now, which is talking to you, my favorite people, you youngins. You're special. Accept things for the way they are. Change them if you can. Know the difference. And oh, God, that sounds like something, doesn't it? But anyway, love yourself. Accept things that happen and be a great, strong leader in the world. Because that's what we need. People that believe in helping other people more than just what they can get for themselves. So welcome to the planet, youngins. And thanks once again for joining me, Guest Scoop Tina, in